Aloysius Goh, CEO of Sage Mediation, founder and CEO, a great friend of mine from Singapore, and a terrific trainer of mediators worldwide, including India, where we are sitting right now in Delhi. But I know him as a true friend and a guide because he truly helps people through generous heart. Today he spoke to us about kindness, about respect, and I feel that. So thank you for meeting with me for a few minutes, Aloysius, on your busy schedule.
You are very welcome. Happy to do this for you.
Thank you, Aloysius. Aloysius, I've been working on this course and a book on leadership, and I've been thinking about how, for example, Asia, particularly India, has produced some of the best leaders in the world. And I, honestly speaking, not to butter you up on anything, I see you as a leader in the field, not just in Singapore, but in the old Asian markets. I know how much you travel to India on short notices and everything. And you just came back from which country?
I just came back from Uzbekistan. I was in Tashkent. Yeah.
Tashkent, yeah. So thinking about leadership, if you don't mind, what makes a good leader?
There are just so many definitions. When I try to define leadership for myself, I borrow from my own role models, and I can think of three bosses that I had that I thought were excellent. The first boss is actually my dad. I did work for a family company before. He gave me one tip when we were running the company, and he said, always be a gentleman. And I think what that meant in running a family business especially is that when I'm trying to lead not just my colleagues but the stakeholders of the company, it was about having integrity. It was being honest with everyone about what is happening, and not being afraid to take responsibility. The second leader that I worked with was in the civil service. He was so intelligent. He remembers all the reports, and he analyzes things in a way which is crisper than I ever can. You know, I'm long-winded. And that's the second thing that I thought a leader needs to have, which is you need to be able to get your messages across very simply so that people understand your vision and they know how to follow you. The third leader that I worked with was in a university, and I was working with the CFO. And maybe one of the things which I most take to heart then is his tip for me was humility. Even when you do see things and get things right, try to share the credit with your team members. Don't hoard it. And that helps the team to take much greater ownership of the project because it becomes their project, not the leader's project. And that helps the project succeed. And that means that even if something happens and you're not there to fix it, someone else from the team is going to be ready to step up to see the project through for you. And that's it. Being a gentleman, being able to clearly articulate what you envision, and having the humility to share with the team ownership and responsibility for the entire project.
Excellent. Wow.